there's a fine line between being passive and accepting abuse.
This man was shot directly in the head.
I remember in the heat of the moment in early September, being on the front line when we were getting attacked by dogs, and there were elderly women there praying, getting attacked by dogs, getting sprayed with pepper spray, having, these huge men grab them and hurt them. And an elderly woman looked at me and she said, as I was crying and frantic and traumatized, she looked at me and she said, "Walk in prayer."
They've used water cannons. 167 people have suffered severe hypothermia.
Okay.
Of course. We need medical transport.
And that is all because people are funding them.
They say it's $1 billion company, but I look at it as I'm taking a stand against another human being that doesn't have a conscience, that doesn't understand prayer, that doesn't understand that we are one with the earth.
How the story kind of goes is back in 1845 was the last documentation of the horn coming together. The reason why it's called the horn is because usually when buffalo are threatened, they put the young ones in the center, then the elderly buffalo, then the women buffalo, and then the males. And wherever that threat is coming from, they'll stand there with their horns down, and their horns will be up like that.
So Standing Rock is the forefront of not only a revolution for indigenous people, but a revolution for people all around the world, internationally. Not just indigenous, not just Guatemalan or Mexican, but people of all colors.
So as soon as that all started happening, a lot of us knew that it was the time of the seventh generation. It was a prophecy that was told by Crazy Horse himself, that after 7 generations, our red nation, yellow nation, white nation, and black nation will all come together. And they will come to this gathering.
Where we stand now could potentially be impacted by the Dakota Access Pipeline. They will drill under the Missouri River, our sacred river that once provided everything for the Lakota people. We have a new president coming in, and it's a president who really supports fossil fuels, the fossil fuel industry. He's heavily invested in the fossil fuels industry. And so we know that we cannot abandon camp. We cannot abandon our cause, because if we do, the moment that we all leave, the Dakota Access Pipeline will go through.
Yeah, it was definitely, this movement is more than just our life.